What is all this? What is this? What is, what is it? What is happening? We just made a huge parts run. Got so much stuff. I'm really excited about it. So Tyler, he wanted new seats in his car because he didn't like the seats that I gave him along with it. So we're getting rid of these, and we've got some stock ones to go back in it. Guy gave us them for free. So guy offered me $2 grand and a R32 front end for my IS300. Got the front end here, front bumper with a lip here. Yeah, so that's cool. Dude had a Sparco seat, bought it for $100. It's super good condition. It's a little dirty though. I got myself a pair of S14 seats also to go in the white car. But yeah, so here's the front end. It came with some HID headlights also, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's complete. I didn't get it on film, but
oh. Left, 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 left.
so I'm thinking about putting the R32 front end on this parts car right here, maybe making a drift missile out of it. I'm not sure, but yeah, this car is pretty cool. It's a 5-speed. I got it for the transmission because my white car over there is an automatic, and I'm going to be converting it to 5-speed soon. But yeah, check out the engine bay of this. This thing has slick, been a drift car since the 90s. It's got all sorts of things done to it, a nice exhaust system too. But check this out. Is that cool or what? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking off the front clip and whatever's left of this car right here, so we can start mocking up the R32 front end and see how it looks. What I did to get the front clip off, you got 2 bolts right here, 1 bolt down there at the bottom, of course on both sides. On the headlights, you got 1 bolt back here, and you usually take this off, but obviously I unbolted this. And of course you got the 2 bolts on top. And I'm about to let this thing off and see what happens. There's literally just 1 screw tying this whole thing up right now. This is sketchy. So this is what we've resorted to. Fuck. Oh. Oh. The front bumper off the Skyline is going to bolt right up to the 240, and I've heard people say that the Skyline hood bolts right up to the 240 hinges, but we're going to see if that's legit or not. Alright, so on the front bumper there's literally just 2 bolts holding it on both sides. This bolt and this bolt. Let's see if this is actually going to fit on or not. Oh, this thing is so bent. Hold up. Where's that hammer at? So after finicking with it forever, finally got the front bumper bolted up. Both these sides were just mashed from where this was a drift missile for years. Alright, let's get the first fender up on here. Probably got to make some custom mounts for it, but this is going to give us an idea. You can look how much lower it looks on the front. Yeah, Oh man. Oh no. Oh man. This is looking so cool. It's not even bolted up. It's already seeming to fit pretty well. That looks so cool. Alright, so we got it all kind of mocked up here. This looks so good. Looks a whole lot lower in the front with the way these fenders are designed. But once we get it all together, it won't look as bad. I got to make some custom mounts right here. It's lined up pretty good at the bottom, but once you get up here, it starts coming out a little bit just because of the old mounts. But I can probably cut the mounts inside there and make it a little more flush. But yeah, I love the way that looks. So we got the hood actually bolted down on it, but it moved the hood just a little farther forward than I would like it to be. But pretty much just gonna call it a day on this. I just wanted to see how it'd look on the car. But yeah, I'm really excited about this build. Oh yeah. Oh, it's sick. It's so sick. So I haven't been working on the Sylvia at all lately. I'm gonna start on it really soon. But what I've been caught up on is this car right here. I actually bought this car way before the black 240. This is a 1990, so it has a single cam motor in it. It was totaled on the front end from about middle of the wheel well forward. Is a completely new car. Yep, I had to go to a junkyard and fucking cut off half a 240 and weld it to the front of it. And it was a bitch. There's only one thing wrong with it though. You can't tell that's automatic. But another thing that's cool, has really low miles. The body's pretty clean now that I fixed up the front end and everything. The only damage the car has is this quarter panel, which I'm gonna fix that pretty soon too. I got a pair of S14 seats for it. The interior is pretty much in mint condition. Has one crack in the dash. Tyler just actually helped me wire up the sub yesterday in this thing. Alright, so here's the S14 seats I bought. How much of a difference the die has made. So I finally got the driver's side in. Of course, there's only 4 bolts. You can still see the cigarette holes in it, but it looks a whole lot better than the driver's side did. Driver's side had this piece of metal sticking out, and every time you'd hop in it, you'd feel that hit your back, and it actually fucking hurt. So yeah, new, old. So I got both the S14 seats in the 240, and they look amazing actually. I can't wait to get the interior put back together. This thing swapped the manual. It looks so good. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for checking this video out. As far as the R32 front end goes, the front bumper actually bolted right up, as you can see. But as far as the fenders and hood goes, you need some fab work done to it. The body lines on the Skyline front clip actually molded pretty well with the 240 body lines. As far as the fenders go, you would need some like custom fab work to make it work. You could probably get by with some zip ties or zip screws or something, but if you're going to do it right, you got to make your own mounts and etc. And as far as the hood, you would need some custom mounts there too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.